सन्तैलीका बोट घाइतेलाई छिकतिनु भई छे सन्तैलीका बोट
Going to the goat is something that has been our tradition for a very long time. The young man used to live behind my house in a small room at the home of one of my relatives. We never really met. It was the 4th day of my period and I was sleeping in the goat. At about 11 p.m. or midnight, the guy came and raped me. I was very scared at that point and couldn't scream or even say anything to anyone.
The terror of a rape and the reality of an unwanted baby, a consequence of an age-old tradition called chowpatty. Here in far western Nepal, the practice, which has roots in Hinduism, requires women who are menstruating to stay in a goth, a space outside the family's dwelling.
I studied until the 7th grade. I had to leave midway due to my baby's birth.
Sleeping alone or piled in with other women, the goth is a vulnerable place.
I'm afraid of sleeping in the goat, but sleeping in the goat is a requirement.
If a woman on her period comes into the house, tigers will come and eat our cows, buffaloes, and bulls.
Village elders like Dambar Pul, who is also a traditional healer, preserve the custom of chowpatty in the villages, even though the government of Nepal outlawed it in 2005. In Acham, a remote district more than 300 miles from Kathmandu, societal change is slow. Although girls now attend school in this area, many people still believe that women who are menstruating are impure and bring bad luck.
During my period, I'm not allowed to touch water, come to the front of the house, cook food. I cannot do anything. They don't let me do any work that's in the house. I don't believe in chowpatty. I think if one stays clean, a period is a normal phenomenon, but my grandparents don't let me sleep in the house.
Even within family, there are divisions. Radhika's cousin is an activist who works for an NGO called Samabikas. For the past year, Dubar Sunar has traveled from village to village to talk about ending chowpatty.
Every time I try to talk about chowpatty, they get angry. They are so unwilling to understand this matter that if you go to them to talk about it, they will shout at you and ask you to leave. It's not that I haven't tried. Many people say that this is a slow process.
In a few families, women have begun to sleep in their own homes, perhaps in a separate bed. But most still practice the tradition, even when confronted by fearful memories each month.
Some people blame me for what happened, while some don't. Some love me, but some don't even speak to me. Things are done according to tradition here. If I have a daughter later, I won't do anything different. I'll send her to the goat.